What's going on, everybody? It's Davey from the 80s, and you are now entering the Cinema Chop Shop. So park your ass right there. And while you're there, don't forget to hit the like, the share, and the subscribe button. Also, if you check the link below, you see a Patreon account. You click, you become a member. All you got to do is try to recommend movies and music and trailers for me to react to. So click the link. Now we are here today to review Ambulance, 2022 film, produced by Michael Bay, starring freaking Yahya and Jake Gyllenhaal. It's like a remake to another movie. I think it's a movie titled Ambulance, but from another country. It's a foreign film. Now I'm gonna be honest with you. Off the gate, watching this movie, I wasn't really enthusiastic. I wasn't trying to go see this in a movie theater. I wasn't really trying to go out and watch this film. So I had to wait for it to come to me uh in a free manner. That's all I'm gonna say. So upon watching this movie, there are things that I liked. Now, let me go ahead before I start getting into like what I liked about this movie or whatever. Let me go ahead and rip you down with a synopsis real quick. So basically, these two, Jake Gyllenhaal and Yahya, they're like freaking brothers. I guess they were in some sort of foster care system, and their father used to be like some sort of hard time criminal, and they ended up being criminals. Yahya's character took a different path. Jake Gyllenhaal's character stayed on the path. Yahya's character is falling on hard times and he needs help financially, and then Jake Gyllenhaal gives him a way out, and they go rob a bank, and then everything, and I mean literally everything, goes wrong. So it's a pretty typical, atypical storyline. Nothing new, nothing that's never been done before, nothing. Like this isn't something brand new. We've seen this storyline before countless times. Like, it's not unheard of. So the one thing that I'm going to point, and this is a highlight of the movie, are the shots. The visuals in this movie are freaking dope. I mean, like the falling angle from the buildings down to the characters, all of those drop shots were amazing. Also, some of the scenes where they're coming like from another angle and they're panning this way, it's like they're being met by like another car or something. It's crazy. Like those shots, those fast shots where it seems like you're a freaking creature and you just strapped like a GoPro to your camera and you just ran at somebody. That kind of shot. That shot to me was amazing as well too. Also, a lot of the car, the angles that they use in order to utilize all of the crashing and action, those shots are also dope too. Now, this movie, like I said, although it was entertaining, it's not nothing new. I like Jake Gyllenhaal as an actor, but it kind of felt like at times that he was trying to like force it, and he was trying to like push it a little bit harder than what he would normally do. Jake Gyllenhaal is a really good actor. He doesn't really need to dial it home. He doesn't really need to like try that hard, in my opinion. But it kind of felt kind of forced. Yaya's character, I mean, I'm not like a huge fan of his. The dude can act, but he's not like some grade A actor. The whole movie, I just kept making Candyman references in a joking manner because, like, I just can't. Now I can't unsee him as Candyman and doing that one thing that he did in the movie. But I digress. I mean, that's neither here nor there. But the action in the movie steals the show, like hands down. The action in the movie steals the show. The movie really like doesn't feel like a very long film, and I mean the pacing is done pretty well. The only bad part about this movie, sadly, is it's not in the right era. As I was talking to Derek, and Derek even mentioned this to me, and I agree fully, is that if this movie were have to come out maybe like 10, 15 years ago, it would be a freaking huge hit, but it's not really a well-established franchise like a Fast and the Furious franchise. So it honestly shits on Fast and the Furious in regards to like storyline, characters, acting, stunts. Like it shits on Fast and the Furious like 1000%, because they used actual vehicles in a lot of this movie. They didn't really use CGI and shit like that. But again, like I said, like that, the action was dope. The shootouts, the car crashes, all of those things. The cinematography is excellent, but the story kind of lacks, and it's not something that we've never heard of. So, uh, I mean, I have fun watching it, especially because it's based in Los Angeles. So it's like when you're watching the movie, You're like, oh, I know where that's at. Oh, I know where that's at. Oh, that's the LAPD headquarters on First. Oh, okay, I know where this is at. You know, it's really cool when you're watching these movies and you really get a sense of home. So that's pretty dope. But other than that, like, I mean, it's a movie that you watch. It's you have it. You just watch it. It entertains you, and that's really all it's supposed to do. It's not some freaking cult classic action movie, something that's going to just like, you know, ring bells and everybody's going to go and like buy this movie, because in the box office this movie didn't do so good. I think it barely broke even. So I mean, that's bad as it is, you know. And it sucks because Jake Gyllenhaal was tied to this movie, and then also Yahya was tied to this movie. But to be honest, I think the studio was really hoping that um this movie would do a lot better than it did. They sent home so many freaking pre-screeners to this movie. Like, I mean, for months, I had countless, countless invites to these pre-screeners. I didn't have an opportunity to go to it because of, you know, scheduling conflicts, but they were really trying to push the line with people, hopefully trying to like word of mouth this movie. And I think it didn't work in their favor, you know, because word of mouth can go two ways. Either everybody's going to say it sucks or everybody's going to say it's good, you know. And once somebody says it sucks or nobody talks about it, then your film ends up DOA, you know, dead on arrival. So, I mean, kudos to them for that. But again, I mean, this isn't some like spectacle movie. It's not something that I will say that you have to go see, but definitely it's one of the more entertaining movies that are new this year that I would say that they deserve a watch. So here on the Cinema Chop Shop, we grade movies in three ways. Either you get bodied and sent to the bowels of hell, and I say your movie was basura, homie, or I say your movie's meh, means it's más o menos, mediocre, you know, all that good stuff. Or I tell you movie's spared, and I say it was awesome, terrific, excellent, so on and so forth. I'm going to have to give this movie a big fat meh.
Not quite my tempo.
Not impressed.
But it can be better.
Mediocre.
Meh.
But the TV gave me the impression that...
We said meh. M-E-H. Meh.
Yeah, you heard it, folks. I mean, although I had a lot of fun and this movie was entertaining, the plot, the characters, the acting, the acting, it just didn't do it for me. I have fun watching this movie, but this is not something that you're going to pop in 3, 4, 5 times and watch over and over again. This is, if it would have came out in the era when we had SWAT come out and those big, you know, I think what Battle for LA, those type of movies, I think it would have thrived. But like right now, the only franchise that are kind of doing anything similar to this would be Fast and the Furious, and they have it on lock right now, even though they're fucking terrible movies. But that's neither here nor there. So that's my review. Let me know if you agree or disagree, whatever the case may be. Drop it in the comment section down below. And you are now exiting the Cinema Chop Shop. Hope you guys are having a magnificent day. Adios, homies.